A winter feast and a ghost story in the Hall Roven. Winter had come to the Hall Roven, the first great cold of winter. Snow lay thick around the high banks of the earthworks. The gatekeeper Benethil stamped his feet and blew on his hands to warm them, his hood crusted white. The birds gathered on the roof of the hall for shelter from the cold. Ravens, crows, wood-pigeons, hawks, red kites. Deer shivered in the pine wood. Wolves ran in the white fields, leaving black footprints. But inside the earthworks, the snow did not settle. Inside the hall itself, the hearth fire burned warm and without smoke. The Lord of Roven wrapped his cloak around him, went out to the gates to set one foot on the snow there, poured offerings of wine and oil and the very last of the year's milk. A kind winter, lady, grant us that, on this, the first cold day you bring. The lady's face was changeless, but the earth at her feet drank up the offerings gladly. For a moment, a warm summer wind blew. Thank you, lady. The women in the hall are even now weaving your new spring cloak. When the dusk fell, all the people of Roven went to the gates to watch the night fall on the first snow of winter, the sun's death over the white cold, and the Lord of Roven made offerings of a side of roast beef and 10 loaves of wheat bread. When the last of the gloaming had fled the sky, the people of Roven lit the winter fires before the doors of Roven, scattered wheat on the flames, leapt the flames. Lord Gallen, whose name means great leap, no matter how high the fire burned, he could always leap higher, though his cloak was scorched and singed and marked with smoke. The snow came faster, thicker, the white flakes like a swarm of bees. When the snow met the fire, it hissed. All the people of Roven cheered the snow falling, though still the snow did not settle inside the great earthworks. The spell for a kind winter and a night of fun. Gallen leapt so high his heels seemed to touch the peak of the hall's roof. All the people cheered. But Gallen gave a great cry, fell down almost into the fire, ran with all the people staring after him to the open gates. A dead man on a dead horse rode through the snow up to the open gate.